to start the next chapter of organic chemistry, that is compounds containing carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Under this heading, we have two topics or two chapters, you can say. One is alcohols, phenols and ethers, and the next chapter is aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acids. So these are the compounds that are containing carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. If you take alcohol means what? General formula we are writing it as, or representation is ROH, right? Phenol means what? Benzene ring with alcohol group, right? Ether, general formula is ROR. Aldehydes, general representation is RCHO. Ketone, representation is C double bond O-R. And carboxylic acids, RCOOH. So these are all the compounds that contain carbon, hydrogen as well as oxygen. So in the first chapter, in this subheading is alcohols, phenols and ethers. Now let us see in detail about alcohols, phenols and ethers chapter. Okay. Now we are into the chapter alcohols, phenols and ethers. Now what are alcohols, phenols and ethers? Alcohol, basically alcohol, when it is obtained, when any alkane, I am writing alkane as RH. If one or any number of hydrogen atoms are replaced with one OH group, then it is called as alcohol. So from one alkane RH I am writing. If I remove one hydrogen, and if I add one OH minus, okay, then this is how I am writing ROH. So if an hydrogen atom or a group of atoms are replaced by OH group in alkanes, then the resultant products are alcohols. Similarly, from the alkane, that is from, you can say, benzene. If one of the hydrogen atom is replaced with OH group, with hydroxy group, then the obtained product is called phenol. Similarly, how ethers are obtained? From alkane, if one of the hydrogen is replaced with alkoxy group, then the obtained product is called as ether. So if an hydrogen atom or a group of atoms replaced with OH in alkanes, it is alcohols. From benzene, if you are replacing one hydrogen with OH, phenols. From alkanes, if you are replacing one hydrogen with alkoxy group, RO group, then it is ether. So this is alcohols, this is phenols and this is ethers. Okay. Now we will go into the classification. Okay, classification of alcohols, phenols and ethers. Now, based on the first classification we are seeing is based on number of OH groups, based on number of OH groups present in the compound, in the given compound. We are classifying the compounds into monohydric, dihydric, trihydric, and so on like that, polyhydric. So based on the number of OH groups present in any compound, we are classifying them into monohydric, dihydric, trihydric, tetrahydric, and so on up to polyhydric. Now, what is monohydric meaning is if the compound contains only one OH group, then that compound is called monohydric alcohol. For example, let us take CH3OH. CH3OH, you know that it is methanol. Okay, methanol. Similarly, what is a dihydric? If two OH groups are present, in the compound, then it is dihydric. Let us write like this, CH2, I am writing the example, OH and OH. This molecule is ethylene glycol. This example is ethylene glycol. It is a dihydric alcohol. Similarly, trihydric means 3 OH groups must be present in the compound. Okay, so it is trihydric alcohol. Example, I will write here CH2. Here one OH group, here one more OH I am writing like this. Trihydric alcohol. This example is glycerol. It is glycerol. Okay, so methanol is monohydric, ethylene glycol is dihydric, glycerol is trihydric alcohols. Like that, if many OH groups are present, many OH groups means it can be 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on. So it is called polyhydric. Mostly you can take starch and all example, glucose and all starch examples, polymers, where carbohydrate polymers you can say many OH groups are present in them. So those are polyhydric alcohols. Okay. Now, few more examples let us see for monodietri in case of like phenols, let us see. Benzene ring with only one OH group. You know that it is phenol. Carbolic acid also it is called as phenol. Another name. It is monohydric. Alcohol. Example. Similarly, benzene ring with 2 OH atoms ortho to each other, then this molecule is called as catechol. Okay, it is a dihydric. Similarly, benzene ring with 3 OHs adjacent to each other is called as pyrogalol. Okay. It is a trihydric alcohol. It is trihydric alcohol. So in case of benzene, maximum it can be 6. Okay, that is benzene hexanol you can get. Okay, so simply one OH group phenol, two OH groups ortho to each other catechol, three OH groups exactly adjacent to each other. Okay, then it is pyrogenol. These are trihydric. Next classification we are seeing based on the hybridization of the carbon atom to which OH group, hydroxy group is attached. In this again two types classification you can get, that is based on sp3 OH bond, carbon linked with sp3 carbon, or another one is sp2 OH linkage. Okay, so we will see classification based on carbon sp3 OH and carbon sp2 OH bonds. Now let us see based on sp3 carbon linked with OH group. Okay, based on sp3 carbon linked with the OH group, we have again classifications here. In this you will read or you will see alkyl alcohols, allyl alcohols, allyl alcohols, and benzyl alcohols, or you can also say allylic alcohols and benzylic alcohols. So based on the hybridization of the carbon to which OH is attached, we have three types of alcohols: alkyl, allylic, benzylic, or allyl alcohols and benzyl alcohols. Now what are alkyl alcohols? If from alkane RH, if one hydrogen atom is replaced with OH, then it is alkyl alcohol, right? In alkyl alcohol, again the classification comes three ways or three types: primary alkyl alcohols, okay, primary alcohols, secondary alcohols, and tertiary alkyl alcohols. Okay, alkyl alcohols can be again categorized into three types: primary alkyl alcohols, secondary and tertiary alkyl alcohols. Okay, now example here I am writing CH3 CH2 OH. Okay, so what is primary alcohol? If the OH group is attached to the primary carbon, okay, then it is primary alkyl alcohol. Now what about the secondary alkyl alcohols? For example, if I write the structure CH3 CH3OH, then this carbon, if you observe, it is secondary carbon. So if in any alkane OH group is attached to secondary carbon, then it is secondary alkyl alcohol. Similarly, if OH group is attached to tertiary carbon, okay, this is tertiary carbon, right? Then it is tertiary alkyl alcohol. Okay, so that is ethanol is primary alcohol, This is what 2-propanol is secondary alcohol. 2-methyl-2-propanol is tertiary alcohol. Okay. Now we will see allyl alcohols. In allyl alcohols, first of all, allyl means, allylic means what? CH2 double bond CH. CH2 group is called as allylic group. As you know, already we have seen this allyl halides in haloalkanes and halogens. So this group is allyl group. Now to this group, if OH group is attached, then it is allylic alcohol. Again, allylic alcohols are classified into 3 types. Again, they are classified into 3 types. Okay, that is primary allylic alcohols, secondary allylic alcohols, tertiary allylic alcohols. Okay, primary allylic alcohols, secondary allylic alcohols, and tertiary allylic alcohols. Now primary allylic alcohols means the carbon to which the OH group is attached is primary carbon. Okay, primary carbon. So this carbon, if you observe, it is primary carbon. It is allyl group and it is primary carbon. Okay. Secondary allylic alcohol means simply, here I am writing CH3OH. This is allylic carbon. Okay, and it is now secondary. Similarly, tertiary allylic means CH3OH. Okay, this carbon is now tertiary carbon, right? So this carbon, tertiary carbon, and it is allylic group. So tertiary allylic alcohol. Next we will see benzyl alcohols. Now based on sp3, one more type is benzylic alcohols. Now benzylic alcohols means what? Benzene ring attached to an sp3 carbon. Benzene ring is attached to one sp3 carbon is benzyl group. It is benzyl group. If OH group is attached at benzylic position, this carbon is called benzylic carbon. Okay, then it is called benzylic alcohols. Again, benzylic alcohols can be 3 types. Benzylic alcohols can be 3 types. That is again primary benzylic, secondary benzylic, tertiary benzylic. Okay, benzylic alcohols again 3 types: primary, secondary, and tertiary benzylic. Now primary benzylic means to the benzene ring one sp3 carbon is present, to that OH group is attached. Now if you observe, this carbon is a primary carbon, so it is primary benzylic alcohol. Similarly, at the benzylic position, if one more CH3 is attached, let us assume, then it is secondary benzylic. At the benzylic position, if two methyl groups along with OH is present, then it is tertiary benzylic alcohol. Then it is, this carbon is tertiary. So tertiary benzylic alcohol. So benzylic group is benzene with sp3 carbon, benzylic. This benzylic group attached to OH is benzylic alcohols. In that again three types: primary, secondary, tertiary. Primary means benzene group sp3 carbon with one OH group. Okay. Secondary means benzene group one sp3 carbon with one methyl and one OH. Tertiary means benzene ring one sp3, two methyls and one OH. That is tertiary benzylic alcohols. Next we will see based on sp2 carbon. Now based on sp2 carbon attached to OH group. Okay, based on sp2 carbon attached to OH group. Okay, the alcohols are classified into two types: vinylic or vinyl alcohols and aryl alcohols, or you can say phenols. Okay. Now vinyl group means what? CH2 double bond CH group is called as vinyl group. If alcohol is attached to this group, to this carbon, sp2 carbon, then this is said to be vinylic alcohol. Now if I write a directly vinyl group, it can be primary vinyl alcohol. That is, if I write like this, directly CH2 CHOH, it is primary, because here only one carbon is attached to this one, primary. Then you can also write a secondary vinyl alcohol. That is CH2 double bond C CH3OH. Now to this vinylic carbon, okay, one OH is attached. It is secondary carbon, so secondary vinyl. But in this case, tertiary vinyl is not possible, because vinyl group, you can replace only one hydrogen from here. You cannot use this pi bond. So that means vinyl only two classifications: primary vinyl and secondary vinyl. Tertiary vinyl is not possible, because here if you remove one hydrogen, only one more bond you can make. This pi bond if you remove, then it is not vinyl group, so you should not remove the pi bond. So only two further classifications in vinyl, that is primary and secondary. Now let us come to the aryl alcohols, simply aromatic alcohol, nothing but phenols. In phenols, if you take directly benzene ring attached with OH group. Okay, benzene ring attached with OH group. You know that this carbon is sp2 carbon. This carbon is sp2 carbon. And it is which type of carbon? This carbon, it is attached to one carbon this side and one carbon this side. Means it is a secondary. Okay, it is secondary alcohol. It is secondary aryl alcohol or phenol, simply phenol, secondary alcohol it is. Why? Because this carbon to which OH is attached, it is attached to adjacent two more carbon atoms. So in phenols there is no primary. Okay, it is itself, it is secondary. And however, tertiary is also not possible, because here already the bonds are saturated. You cannot create one methyl group here, and you cannot say tertiary. So only secondary position. That is, only simple phenols are present. Okay, so okay. Now we will see classification of ethers. Now, as you know, ethers generally representing we are representing like ROR, right? We are representing it as ROR. Now, in ethers we don't classify it like based on this, but it is if there are two classifications basically in ethers. Okay, that is simple ethers and mixed ethers. Simple ethers and mixed ethers. Simple ethers are also called as symmetrical or symmetric ethers, you can say. Symmetric ethers. And mixed ethers can also be called as unsymmetric or asymmetric, you can say, ethers. Now, how do you classify simple ethers and mixed ethers? Means now what are simple ethers means if the alkyl groups attached to the oxygen atom are same. That means I'll write like this example. Here writing example CH3OCH3. Okay, in place of one R I have written CH3. In another place of R, the other R is also CH3. So, if the alkyl groups attached to the oxygen are same, okay, or if same alkyl groups are attached to the oxygen, you can say, then such type of ethers are simple ethers or symmetric ethers. Symmetric means what? If I break this molecule on the oxygen, I get two equal halves. Symmetrical. Okay, so symmetrical ethers. Symmetric. Then, if the alkyl groups attached to the oxygen atom are different. Okay, then such a type of ethers are called mixed ethers or unsymmetrical ethers. Now, generally they are represented like this. Mixed ethers are generally represented like this: R dash. R dash, why I am writing is, if R both are same groups, I can write R and R. R dash means one alkyl group is different from the other alkyl group. Okay, example, let us take example. CH3O C2H5. If I write like this is methyl group, this is ethyl group. So here both sides methyl groups. Here one side methyl, one side ethyl. So it is mixed, means methyl group and ethyl group both are mixed. So it is mixed ether. Unsymmetric, why we are calling? Because if you break this molecule, here you get methyl group which is not symmetrical half. You get unsymmetrical halves. So that is called mixed ethers. Okay.